Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Bella. I post every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. I also have a family channel, you can check that out. And yeah, today's video is going to be about my CRPS journey and everything. So I think I'm going to break it up into 3 parts. So this week, Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday are all going to be about this in sections. If you want to watch that, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. You don't have to watch the whole video. You don't have to watch the series. I'm just asking that if you can click on it so it gets a view for a few seconds, or if you can give it a like, that'd be great, because I would like this to get around to the right people. CRPS is Complex Regional Pain Syndrome. It is also known as RSD. I looked up on Google so I got all my facts right and everything so I don't mess anything up. CRPS can develop in your arms or legs. It's a chronic pain, and it can develop after an injury, surgery, stroke, or heart attack. So it has to do with your nervous system. The rarity is fewer than 200,000 US cases per year. That's not a lot of people at all, and there aren't a lot of people who know about it to help either, which I'll get into that in a little bit, which is very scary because you feel like you're in the dark and you don't know where to go because there's no light, and it's really difficult. But I'll get into that in a little bit. And then it also says here that treatment can help, but this condition can't be cured. It says right here that it can last for years, up to a lifetime, because it's chronic. Like I said, it has to do with your nervous system. So with CRPS, when you get an injury and stuff and it hits a nerve, it messes with the nervous system. And so messing with the nervous system can cause all the nerves to go crazy, and that can cause the pain. And to get that nervous system back to normal can be very difficult and sometimes impossible if you do not have the right doctors, you don't have the right help, you don't have the right people. It can be very difficult. It all started on February 13th, 2019. So this was last year. And so I was just like at my home doing my own thing, you know, just at night. It was a school night. What happened was I was in my living room, and my brother was sitting next to me and his foot was dangling. So I went to get up and I accidentally stepped on my brother's foot, and my other brother got like defensive and stuff, so he threw a fidget spinner at me. You know, it's just brothers being brothers, you know. My foot blew up like a balloon. It was crazy. It was bruised. My whole foot turned purple. It was so nasty. Like, I literally looked dead. My foot looked dead. So we put ice on it because it was a really bad bruise and it was inflamed, obviously. Wait till my parents got home to see what we were gonna do about it. My parents came home and I stayed on the couch. I didn't move until after it happened. I didn't go anywhere. But they got home and I went to stand up and I just fell. It was only in one foot. There's no way I was walking. We didn't know what was going on. Like, we just thought it was just a little bruise, you know? I mean, it's a fidget spinner. Like, come on, that's ridiculous. But then we decided to take me to urgent care to get an x-ray to make sure nothing was broken in my foot or anything. And obviously there wasn't anything there because it's nerves, not a bone or anything like that. So they gave me a note to use my crutches, which I have at home. And so the next day I went to school and I had my crutches. I told everybody what happened. It was crazy because it was a stupid fidget spinner that caused us all. So even that little thing that hit a perfect spot on my foot caused this whole thing. Then we took me to an orthopedic doctor to look at it because it's been a week and it's still like so much pain. It's just getting worse and worse. We went to get an MRI done, and obviously when it came back, like, there was no problem at all, because nervous system, your nerves don't pop up on MRIs. Like, there's no proof of it or whatever. It said my foot was fine, but obviously it wasn't. Then we ended up going again, so it was like to get my results and everything, and they were like, obviously nothing popped up, and they were like, well, she might have RSD, or it's also, I had CRPS, but it's pretty much the same thing. But he didn't know how to treat it. So we ended up going to a foot specialist, and he clarified that it was RSD, CRPS. But he couldn't treat it either. Now we were looking for a doctor. My dad is a salesperson, so he's around pain management doctors all the time. We found a doctor, which was really good. March 11th was my first appointment, so it was almost a month later. I went to this appointment, and they clarified again that it was RSD or CRPS. She treated the chronic condition before in adults, but we soon found out that it's completely different from kids to adults. Anyways, so she treated it in adults before, and I started medications so I could sleep at night, because I was not sleeping very well at all. It was, I couldn't fall asleep. I'd be so exhausted. We were gonna do physical therapy and spinal injections every week. Started with 5. I think I'm gonna cut it right there, and I'll continue the story on Friday. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it gets around to the right people, because I would really love to spread my story to help you. I know exercises and stuff, which I might make, which I'm going to make eventually, whether it's Tuesday, Friday, or Sunday. Maybe I'll make it next Tuesday, depending on how long these, like, videos are. I don't want them to be too long. So I'm really hoping it gets around to the right people, with whoever's watching it. If you have family or friends, or you know someone that deals with this, I highly, highly, highly recommend you send it to them. But otherwise, if you can just give this video love and like it, just view it for a few seconds. Like I said before, obviously if you're up to this point, you've already watched it, so thank you so much. And yeah, I'll be continuing this Friday, and I'll see you in the next one.